Hi, this is just a little video on how to set up your ink pads. These are the 5 new ink colours that I have here with me, and I thought I'd just run through with you the labels on the back. As you'll see here, you've got 2 in English, and then you've got French and German, but you've also got down here a blank label. So you just need to pick the ones that you want, really. This one with boho blue on, I'm going to put along this edge here. So this is the bit that opens up, so I'm just going to pop it on there, and then when it's in my storage unit I can see exactly which colour ink pad it is. You've also then got, if you open, so these are a bit stiff because they're brand new and I haven't opened them yet, you've got a groove in here, which again you can either use one that's labelled, so you could use the other boho blue, or you could use the plain one, and then you just pop that down in there, and then you see when you've got your ink pads on your desk, you're able to see exactly what colour that ink pad is. Okay, so we've got the new ink colours here. They're a bit different to the last sort of few years worth that we've had. These are really quite nice muted colours. They may even be classed as vintage, I guess. So you've got the boho blue, then we've got one that's wild wheat. This one is pebbled path, so it's a bit like a bit grey sort of colour, I think. So I've not opened any of these, so I'm just gonna sort of a grey browny colour. I've just pulled that off. You can take the whole of these labels off, you don't need to keep the spare ones on, but while I'm just showing you these, I'll run through and just at least pop this one on the front. So that's the pebbled path. This is, I think this is one of my favourites, moody mauve. It looks quite a nice colour, this one. And I'm going to be using these colours, or some of them at least, on Tuesday's live, I think. So yeah, don't forget to join me then at 10:30. And this one's copper clay. So gonna be really quite nice earthy colours. Again, that can go just pop on there like so. Okay, now let's see, this is the new annual catalogue. If you would like a copy, you can go on to my website, which is www.inkspiredcrafts.co.uk, and you can fill in a request form on my website. You'll also be able to see my blog, and you can access my online store and stuff from there as well. So if you haven't seen this we've had quite a big colour refresh. It's only done sort of every 4 or 5 years. They have a shake up of colours to make sure that they're right on trend. And we've got some new colours. So we've got the new in colours, but we've also got some new colours that are in the colour families. We've also got some colours that have returned, which I'm really pleased about, because there's some of my favourite ones, like this one is Berry Burst, and then there's also this one, I think, Lemon Lime Twist, that one. And we got some new ones which include Lemon Lolly, and this rather nice pinky coloured one which is Bubble Bath. So there are some really nice products in the catalogue as well this year. The kits are online only, and we do also have an online exclusive range, which, you know, you can view those again through my website at my store. I believe there is going to be a new kit added every month, so you know, these really are ideal for, you know, sort of taking on holiday. You know, you could fit one of these boxes in easily into your suitcase if you're going abroad even. I mean, this is, you know, this is the size of a box, which measures 9 3/4 inches by 6, just under 6.5, and it's only less than 2 inches deep. And you literally, this is the saying thanks kit, but you literally get everything in there that you need. This is a non-stamping kit, this one, so you get, you know, die cut wording, you get matching envelopes. Oh, there's some twine, all the different bits and pieces, card bases, and most importantly is a set of step-by-step instructions. Okay, so you literally get everything that you need to make these cards, and you can, as you can see here, this is what is included. So you've got your glue dots, you've got twine, there's some foam strips, envelopes, card bases, literally everything there. And then you also get the die cut wording in the different languages. So they are, as I say, they are really good for lots of reasons. People that are just starting out, you can make cards without any stamping. You can buy kits with little stamp sets in, and with those, depending on which one it is, you get a little stamping spot. So it's just like a small ink pad. So of course you can, once you've used your, you know, once you've made all the cards, you've still got the ink spot and the stamp set and the block. They come with a block, and generally you end up with a few extra glue dots, foam strips, and any embellishments. So you can build up little, quite nice little kits, and you can carry on using those stamp sets then. So they're great for beginners. They're great as a gift. They're brilliant for gathering friends round and making some cards, just having a bit of fun and a bit of a natter. You know, you don't have to think, you don't have to plan. It is literally something that can be so spontaneous as to just turning up at a friend's house for a coffee with a kit box and spending an hour just making some cards and having a bit of shared quality me time. So they're only available online, so it's really worth you taking a look on my store for those. Okay, this is one of the new sweets that we've got. Bright and Beautiful it's called. It's balloons and stars, and I've actually bought this one, so I will be using it soon, but it's got some lovely colours in the paper, and we've got some really pretty acetate speciality papers there that got gold bits on, so they'll be great for making some shaker cards, and I'll be doing that soon too. That's something else. And obviously we've got, you know, the cards for all occasions, or the stamp sets for all occasions. Some are with punches, some are with die sets, some you can just use on their own as stamps, so you know you don't have to have a big outlay. These are really pretty. I would have probably have bought those a few years ago when my daughter was younger. So you know, there's all sorts in here for all different tastes. Lots of great sentiments. There's some of the kits are some of the stamp sets and dies we had in the last catalogue, so they've carried over. So this is one of them which I've got and I use quite a lot. And this pansy patch. So there's all sorts. This is another sweet, Les Shops. So great for anyone that loves shopping and wants to make some unusual cards. And there's some two-tone flora. That's a really pretty one. There's some that have carried over from the last mini catalogue as well, like this Petal Park. So lots of different sentiments. A little bit of Christmas, but you know, we do have our mini catalogue that will come out in September, I believe, for the Christmas stuff, but there are a few there. This is really cute too, the Zoo Crew. Lovely llama or alpaca, not sure which, but it's up there knitting. Some really cute little creatures and some great pattern paper to go with it. And again, some of these the dies will cut out. The Easter bunnies are still available. And then we've got some monkeys, ice creams. This is sort of a, it says friendship royalty. It's sort of like tiara and sparkles, bit of magic. And then we've got some new ones for baby sort of cards. These have all carried over. This is the Rainy Days, which is carried over. The Countryside Inn Suite. So if you're a fan of blues and you like little ditzy flowers, this is a lovely suite. There's this one here. This uses well, 3 out of the 5 new in colours, Earth and Elegance. So that's really unusual. Let's Go Fishing Suite. So if you've got cards for men to make and they like fishing, this could be the one for you. So science equipment, some small, like some toys, travelling, animals. It's literally all sorts. My dog's just barking, so just bear with me a moment. Sorry about that, just had to let my dog in. This is another really bright and vibrant sweet stargazing, this one is. So for your space lovers out there, it comes with dies, and there's some holographic speciality papers in there as well. The motorbikes are still in there, and the pirate ship. Some more sort of more active, sporty stamp sets, and that's got dies as well, so that's really good. This one here is a crafting, says crafting with you. It's actually it was designed by a million sales achiever, so this is actually been designed by a demonstrator, and it's got these lovely stamps which cover quite a lot of different crafts. You've also got dies that go with it, and the dies are, sorry, I just try and, you've got a, where is it, that's a little trimmer and a big shot next to it, well, stamp and cut machine. You've got an embroidery ring and a basket, a sewing machine, easel. You can see there's some scissors just here. They come in 2 pieces, and you can actually use a brad and put them together so that they work. Obviously they don't work, but they do work, if you know what I mean. They won't cut anything, but they can move and act like normal scissors. These 2 have carried over as well, so they're really good. I've got both of those. There's one here for gaming. Inked Botanical Suite. It's this one. This is quite pretty. It's got some two punches that come with this one, and they're again, there's another one that's carried over there. This one is masterfully made. This is the paper's really quite busy, I find. I've not actually got that paper yet, and it's just a bit, I don't know how I would use it at the moment, so I'm still sitting on the fence with this one at the moment. yeah, maybe one that I don't get, I don't know. What I always find is there's some sweets that really sort of jump out at me at the start, and then as time goes on I see sort of examples of cards and that other demonstrators have made, and I think, oh, actually, yeah, that's really nice. So just depends on what you see. Fresh as a Daisy, this is one of the ones that I've got, and this has got all of the in colours in it. There's some really pretty designer series paper there, and this comes with dies so you can build them up. It's probably going to be what I'm using on Tuesday in my Facebook Live. Again, some new and some returning stamp sets. Okay, and this is, see, our colour families. So as you can see, these are last year's in colours, and they'll be running for another year. And this is the new ones this year. All of our in colours run for 2 years, and as you can see, they're very different this time. Our family collections have had a bit of a change around. So in the brights we've got returning Lemon Lime Twist and also the Berry Burst. Both are really popular colours. I loved using those last time that we had them, so I'm really pleased they're back. And we have a brand new Azure Afternoon, nice bright blue. What else have we got here? Let's see if I can. One of the favourites, Misty Moonlight, has returned. That's gone down really well. And there's a new, these are the neutrals, pecan pie in the neutrals. Then again, 2 really popular colours returning for the Regals, Pretty Peacock and Blueberry Bushel. The Subtles has probably changed the most by the looks of it. It's got 4 different ones. So we've got a brand new Lemon Lolly, which is a really nice vibrant yellow. Then a returning Lost Lagoon, which is sort of it's a nice green actually. It's, I don't know how long ago that was last in the colour families, because I don't own it and I've been a demonstrator for over 9 years now. So whether it was just one that I didn't buy early on, I don't know. Returning Fresh Freesia, now that will sound familiar because it was one of our in colours that have just retired. So they've kept that one, which I'm really pleased about. And a new lighter, sort of pinky, we did have a bit of it earlier, but I can't find it now. Actually, bear with me and I will. There's a bit of the cardstock. It's a really pretty shade, sort of pinky lilac-y colour. So that's a new one. So there's some great colours there to be using. The they come in, obviously, the cardstock, the classic stamping pad, the ink refills, and what they're saying now with the new manufacturer of the ink pads is that when you buy an ink pad, it's a great idea to buy an ink refill, so that you've got the same same content, I guess, same colour, same, you know, because sometimes they do change the manufacturer of them, just depends on what's going on. So it's always a good idea to buy a refill at the same time as the ink pad. You've also got the Stampin' Blends, so you get a light and a dark, and they're great for loads of colouring. The Stampin' Right markers have changed as well. So you've still got the brush tip, but you've also got more of a bullet point tip. I haven't got a new one here yet, but if you remember, you had a really fine marker for writing. Well, now instead of that, it's a bullet point, so it's still you can still use it for writing, but it's a bigger, it'd be more like the bullet points on the Stampin' Blends, and then you've still got the brush tip. When I've got some of the new ones, I don't know, I can't remember whether I've ordered those or not, I'll be able to show you the difference. And of course you've got because of the different colours, you can order the new core colours as a set, rather than having to buy all of the colours for each colour family again. Okay, there's all sorts of speciality paper this time. The holographic ones, some with white centres, so when you tear it, you get a distressed look with the white edge. Gold sheets, rose gold. Different textures. Dazzling ones. We had some of this. It was on a celebration a while back, a couple of years ago. So that's really nice. That is soft shimmery stuff, in colours and distressed. And then we've got different ginghams, and then the ones from the different suites, and these are the new assortments in either the in colours or the colour families. Okay, the Memories and More kits. So the rest of it is the embellishments and ribbons and bits of tooling. So punches, all of our blocks and grid paper, cleaning products. So you've got the scrubbing one and the chamois ones, and that's like a stamp case. I've got my chamois in a thick stamp case, but they fit in the thin ones perfectly fine. And you just wet those and then they're usable. And of course you've got our stamping, cut and emboss machines, the big one and the smaller one. And as an online exclusive, you can buy a small one in the boho blue, and that is a while stocks last. And then that's just the collections of the bundles shows you all those, and the dies. Okay, so say if you'd like a copy of the catalogue, you can request one on my website. You can also view the catalogue digitally from my website, so you know, that's if you prefer using an iPad or laptop or something to look at things, then you can do that. And of course you can view everything in my shop as well. So okay, well, I hope you've found this little video of some use, even if it's just sticking the stamps, the stamping pads with their names and that. So okay, thanks for joining me. Take care.